Let's talk about that really expensive cult favorite serum sitting on your shelf. You know, the one everyone raves about but does absolutely nothing for you? Well, the answer probably isn't in the ingredient list. Today we're going to pull back the curtain on a hidden number, a secret factor that decides if your skincare is helping you or maybe actually hurting you.
Oh yeah, we've all been there. You spend your hard-earned money on a product, you follow all the steps perfectly, and you wait for that amazing glow. But instead, you get irritation, dryness, or just, well, nothing. It's so frustrating, right? It makes you want to question the whole skincare game.
But what if I told you the problem isn't the vitamin C itself, or the glycolic acid? What if it's this other thing that most brands don't even bother to talk about? Yep, that hidden variable is pH. And it's basically the secret gatekeeper to whether or not your skincare actually works. So let's break down what that really means.
To get why pH is such a huge deal, we first have to talk about our skin's own built-in brilliant defense system.
Okay, so say hello to the acid mantle. Honestly, think of it as your skin's own personal bodyguard. It's this superfine, slightly acidic layer that sits on top of your skin, and its whole job is to fight off nasty bacteria, lock in moisture, and just keep your skin balanced and happy. So what's the magic number for this bodyguard? Well, our acid mantle is at its absolute best when its pH is somewhere between 4.5 and 5.5. This slight acidity, that's the sweet spot. It's the exact environment your skin needs to protect itself and just, thrive. And this right here is what the acid mantle is protecting. This is the stratum corneum, the very outermost layer of your skin. A healthy, balanced acid mantle keeps this barrier strong and doing its job. When the pH is right, this barrier is an absolute hero. When it's wrong, well, that's when things start to fall apart.
And you can literally see the difference. On one side, you have skin with a balanced pH. It looks calm, it looks hydrated, it feels smooth. But you throw that pH off, you get all the things we're trying to avoid. Dryness, redness, irritation, and yeah, even breakouts, all because that protective barrier has been compromised.
So let's take a closer look at what's actually happening when we mess up this super delicate balance, maybe without even realizing it. It's kind of crazy how many everyday products can push our skin into the danger zone. When a product's pH is too high or alkaline, it's a total disaster for your acid mantle. You know that squeaky clean feeling you get from a bar of soap? That's usually a bad sign. It's stripping away that protective acid, leaving your skin's barrier weak. Moisture just evaporates, and it creates a perfect playground for bad bacteria, which can lead to inflammation and acne. But hey, it's a balancing act. It's not about just going as low as you can. A product that's too acidic, way below your skin's happy place, can also cause problems. It'll disrupt that barrier and give you that stinging, burning feeling and a ton of sensitivity. No thanks. All right, this brings us to the most important part of this whole conversation. Because pH isn't just about feeling comfortable. It's about making those pricey ingredients you bought actually do something.
So here's the bottom line, plain and simple. The pH of your serum is a dictator. It controls whether an ingredient is even stable in the bottle, if your skin can absorb it, and most importantly, if your skin can actually use it. Let's look at a few heavy hitters. L-ascorbic acid. That's the purest form of vitamin C. For it to work, it needs a really acidic pH, below 3.5, so it can be stable and actually get into your skin. Same goes for exfoliating acids like glycolic and salicylic. So if you have a vitamin C serum with a pH of, say, 6, you're basically just splashing expensive, useless water on your face.
So why is that? Well, for an acid like glycolic, the pH determines how much of it is free and ready to get to work. Think of it like this. The lower the pH, the more of that free acid is unlocked and available to give you that powerful exfoliating effect. The wrong pH keeps all that power locked up inside the bottle. You're not getting what you paid for. Okay, so that was a lot of science. The big question is, what do you do with this information? How do you make sure your product's pH levels are working for you and not against you? It really just comes down to 3 simple steps. First, for your everyday stuff like cleansers and moisturizers, look for the words pH balanced. That just means it's formulated to be close to your skin's natural 5.5. Easy. Second, know your powerful active ingredients. Understand that things like vitamin C and exfoliating acids need a low pH to pack a punch. And third, and this is the most important one, listen to your skin. If something is always making your face feel tight or red or irritated, a pH mismatch could absolutely be the culprit. At the end of the day, just think of pH as your skin's thermostat. It controls everything. It regulates the activity, the power, and the real benefit of every single molecule you put on your face. So the next time you pick up a serum, don't just ask what's in it. Ask what's its pH. Because honestly, that question might just change your skin for good.